Hi, I'm Alberto. Well, it's Albert, but when you tell people that, they keep calling you Bert, and who'd want a name like that? Bert. Sounds like something after dinner trying to come up. What's your name?
Penelope.
Penel?
What?
No offense, but I can just picture them old geezers in hospital yelling, Penelope, Penelope. By the time they spit out that mouthful, they'd lose all their teeth and pee all over themselves. What does people call you for short?
Them old geezers? They call me now.
Okie doke. Nell it is. You do back rubs now?
No, I wouldn't call it that, but I can slap you on the rump, feed you pablum, and burp you.
Oh, I get it. Maternity ward, huh?
And you? Why are you here?
Just got tired having to run to the John all the time, so they fixed me up with this little plastic friend here strapped to the side of my leg.
A colostomy bag? What happened?
Got messed up inside, that's what happened.
Who isn't?
Yeah, but in my case, they decided to shove a telescope up my backside.
Isn't fluoroscopy?
Whatever, I felt like a submarine with all the hatches closed. But I guess I'm lucky. All I have to do is check every now and then and make sure I haven't sprung a leak.
How did it happen?
Shrapnel.
1812?
Making fun of me?
Don't take it personal, but what war are we talking about here?
There's always a war somewhere.
Of course.
Anyway, I'm not missing much, except for a few spare parts. But that don't put me out of action. Even if the woman in my life would have you believe everything was blown off altogether. Almost was, too.
People are cruel enough, even without a war.
Yeah, who needs war as an excuse?
But you were kidding? About your injury?
No, really. I've got a bag. Want to see it?
About having been wounded in the battle.
Why?
This isn't a military hospital.
I was transferred.
When?
A couple of days ago.
I saw you here last week.
Aw, you noticed me.
Well, you do have a striking face.
Thanks. You like me?
Not so fast. I was first.
Yeah, I like you.
That's not what I meant. You lied to me.
Okay, I was having you on about the shrapnel bit, but I still like you.
So why make up stories?
War sounds better, much more glamorous than road accident, don't you think?
More stupid, if you ask me.
But it gets you more sympathy too. You try to blow somebody away, they get you first, and then everybody worships you for being a fool.
Or a hero.
Only hero I know is year-long and comes stuffed with cold cuts and cheese.
So, an accident then? Car?
Bike, one beautiful babe she was.
Motorcycle?
Huh? Oh.
What's the matter now?
5-gear mountain bike.
Oh.
Wiped out, under the side of a van. The bastard couldn't find his brakes. A bloody milk van.
Milk.
The stuff is supposed to be good for you. I come around this corner, real smooth. Everything is clear. So I start revving up. I can't even remember seeing the guy pull out of the driveway. It's just there, right in front of you, a big white wall. In hospital, I have this dream. I'm drowning in milk. Each time I'm trying to come up for air. I don't know which way is up. Everything is white and I can't breathe. And then I wake up, and this old guy from the next bed is standing over me, pinching my nose. Says his wife does it to him all the time. I guess she holds his nose shut till he stops snoring or blows up. Maybe that's what he was in hospital for. Busted his bowels, same as me. Tried to get out of that place so bad. Everything white. The sheets, the walls, the faces in the other beds. I threw a glass of milk after a nurse, but I missed. Hit the wall instead. Should have used tomato juice, huh?
Right? And I suppose your morning cereal hasn't tasted the same ever since? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's all anybody ever has to say. What are you sorry for? That I wasn't shot in the gut?
Now that isn't fair.
Fair my foot. I thought you nurses are tough. You should know life ain't fair. But were you one of them preppies? Tea and cheesesteak every Sunday? Boyfriend pick you up in his Porsche? By the time you're 20, you're bored out of your school. So you've got a choice. You either hit the skates or become Florence Nightingale.
Nice going, Socrates.
The name is Alberto.
Why don't you come off your high horse? Alberto with an L.
I already did. Out of the saddle and onto the asphalt. Ass first.
You really feel sorry for yourself, don't you?
Hell no. Because of this, it could be worse.
Yes, it could be the weird little wind.
Huh?
E. Cummings, the poet.
Huh? He was queer?
The balloon man in one of his poems is a queer, and he's like,
Hey, there's an idea. Instead of this plastic bag, I can stuff a party balloon down my pants. Much cheaper. More color, too. And when I'm done, I'll just fill it with helium and get rid of it that way.
out of sight, out of mind, huh? But up there, sooner or later, it'll burst. And then, you're weird.
Yeah, but not lame or queer. So what about this balloon man?
It's spring.
I know.
In the poem by Cummings, it's spring, and the balloon man comes along and whistles. You can hear him from far off, and you and Eddie and Bill stop playing marbles, and Betty and Isabel stop jumping rope and hopscotch, and you walk in.
And?
And nothing.
Come on.
That's it. That's where the poem ends.
You're kidding.
But if you use your imagination, you can see it in your mind and hear and feel. When the world is mud luscious and puddle wonderful.
Yeah, mud puddles.
You just have to read a poem like that to appreciate it. And you need to listen also, from deep inside of you.
Poets are crazy. Everything has to rhyme.
Not true.
Name one who don't. No, it's not him again. In my day, poems rhymed.
He wrote that one in, let's see, 1923.
No kidding. In school, they always try to make you look for something deep. It's like a bloody Easter egg hunt. People, this one teacher, she never called us children or kids. People. In this poem, what is the meaning of light? Beats me, I thought. The only reason I could see is that it rhymed with fight.
Or might, sight, night.
And tight as a kite. Man, she was always making up something weird.
Trying to make you think, no doubt.
But what are poems good for anyways?
They give you something that makes sense out of this whole mess we live in.
It's only words.
First, there are only words.
That's what I said.
And then, after a while, you'll find it tucked away somewhere. An idea or a word that reminds you of something.
After a really long while.
You can take your time. It's your poem now, as much as anyone else's.
Yeah, what's the rush? Everybody's always in a hurry. She even made us recite them, long ones too.
I gather you didn't care for that?
None of the guys did. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils.
Bravo! See, you do remember.
Nell, you should have been our teacher. Maybe we would have got something out of them poems.
Don't we have a little bit of an age problem here?
Instead, here we are, you in blue.
Hateful color, isn't it?
Me all messed up.
But not impotent.
My mind, still splattered all over the side of a milk van.
You think you'll bike again?
Soon as I get my strength back. Meanwhile, I'll need a chauffeur. How about it, Nell?
Me? How about no? You're crazy.
I'll hang on like crazy, and when the wind tickles my little plastic friend here, I'll keep giggling in your ear. Faster, Nell, faster.
Maybe it would be safer for both of us if we stuck you in a sidecar.
Yeah, with cheesecake and tea, reading a book of poetry. I hate my life.
Oh! Wait.
Motorcycle? Question mark?
Bear my foot. I can't say bear my foot. I thought you knew like that.
It's really hard. Sooner or later. Ladle. Why do you say
Ladle.
When the world is mud luscious. This looks creepy.
Why?
Where the world is mud luscious. Mud lush. Mud
And
lush.
it's wind. It's the way of the world.
How's the lighting? Because, like, I had made it lighter.
Good.
But I know, but, like, you're so much lighter than I am. So you have to
Call
make
me
the light-
white.
Yeah.